Hello, everyone. This is Rob of Novakast, and this is episode 20, where we will have some very, forgive me for saying so, horrific topics. Shall we begin?
When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake, happy haunts materialize, and begin to vocalize, and grim ray ghosts come out to socialize. Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide,
or a silly spook, place it by your side.
shrouded in or that disguise.
They pretend to terrorize, grim ray ghosts come out to socialize.
Mortals to the haunted mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. The carriage that...
Alright, so hopefully we can use a little bit of that song. How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast, and once again, this is episode 20. So far, we got 3 likes, 1 person watching. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm going to share this once again to Twitter, if that's possible. Doubt there's going to be a lot of people, because we're not going to talk about Onision that much, or other people, or at least drama in general. I don't feel like it tonight. I feel like having fun. I feel like just, enjoying myself. That was a remix of Grimming Ghosts by Jack G. One quick announcement that I can make is I made a playlist of music that I'll probably that's filled with music that I'll probably use for the podcast. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. In fact, if you guys want to make suggestions of music, then feel free. I'd love to hear what you guys have as suggestions for music. So, this week we have a couple of fun topics. That being Avengers, an Avengers game from Square Enix. I wanted to talk about H.P. Lovecraft and his influence over the years, and his, what started as short stories of the macabre becoming one of the most influential people. We have, or at least we'll be discussing Stranding, and the animation verse live action, which is a topic I've been wanting to discuss. So I'm waiting for a few people. We have Little Red Pig, how's it going? Or is that Alexandria? So let's switch to basic. There we go. But yeah, so I'm going to try to focus on... In fact, one thing I'm going to prepare everybody for is there is going to be an Onision video tomorrow. I was going to do it tonight, but I wanted to just kind of avoid bringing up drama as much as possible and focus on doing it tomorrow for a video. What's up, Rob? Not much. Just waiting for some more people for the podcast. But so let's see. I'm gonna go on Twitter for a quick second. Because there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. And we've been getting, by the way, I will say we've been getting a lot of support from a bunch of people when it comes to some of the recent stuff. If I can talk about just when it comes to, like, we have people who've been trying to spam Team YouTube for when it comes to the whole Onision false copyright claiming stuff. So I really appreciate those people who've been, trying to give YouTube that awareness of what's been going on. But overall, let's see. We have Richards on. How's it going? Let's see. I do know people are, calling Onision out for the recent bringing up Eugenia Cooney again. Like I said, I'm going to talk about that. And I've been getting a lot of good comments for some of my videos. Let's see. What can I talk about while I wait for the co-host? If anything, I'm probably gonna have to start on my own. So one thing is I just finished playing Darksiders 3. So, be prepared to see videos of that. Just today I uploaded the Part 5 of Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. So that should be fun for people to watch. As well as, or at least that will premiere tomorrow, as well as Anthem Part 28. So, anywho. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, MJ. Okay, then, I'm going to talk about, briefly, I want to see if I can find the article again. But apparently, Square Enix is making a Avengers, like Marvel's Avengers game. So I'm kind of curious on what this is. One thing I heard is that apparently with this new game, like, it's rumored that you may possibly be able to create, like, play as the initial heroes in Marvel, but you could also create a character of your own, like your own hero. In a sense, it got me thinking of, like, what's it called? The friggin'... crap. The DC Legends. There we go. So let's see if I can find the teaser. That'd be really cool to show you guys. So Avengers, Square Enix. There we go. First thing that pops up is Lego. I guess this was the original. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, so this was the original, like, teaser right here. Avengers project announcement for Marvel Entertainment. Let me.
Legends figures and build the Mad Titan Thanos. Each figure sold separately.
Yeah, I already know about this.
They say the time of heroes is over. That if you're different, you're dangerous. But I know the truth. The world will always need heroes. We just need to reassemble.
Hashtag reassemble. Okay, so. Alright. So, yeah, from what I've heard, and like I said, it was rumored, that in this game you may possibly be able to create your own heroes. So I'm kind of curious on how Square Enix will go about doing this, and even if they will have the time to do it, because I think right now they're working on the remake for Final Fantasy VII. They just got done, or at least was it like a year or so ago? They got done with, has it been a year, for Kingdom Hearts 3. So I'm kind of curious on how they are going to go about doing this. But just for a second, what would you guys want for for this Marvel game? If you were to create your own characters, what kind of powers do you think you would want your character to have? What kind of powers do you think they should let you kind of create for your character? Let's see. Trying to see if anybody wants to. Come on, what powers would your character want or have? I'm really curious. By the way, speaking of that, apparently Tom Holland, Spider-Man Tom Holland, and Chris Pratt are going to voice characters in a new Pixar movie called Onward, where it's like fantasy storybook creatures in the modern age. It looks really, really funny. To get rid of depression, well, no, seriously, flight is too easy. Yeah, that is kind of too easy. Alright. Let's switch back to basic. But, in fact, I want to read... See if I can find another teaser. I don't know if this is it. I'm wondering if it is. I don't know. I don't think it is. But that'd be really cool for a really nice Marvel game. As my phone gives me a notification. You know, let's look at game rants for a second. I'm kind of curious what they have to say. Info leak, Xbox teases. Usually they have some interesting stuff. I don't want the ad.
Dedicate my life to helping others.
I don't want the ad.
One of the beauties of having an online university.
Hey folks, today is Friday, May 31st, 2019. As usual,
There we go.
It's me, Jake Baldino, here to talk about the video game news and stuff that's been going on this week. And there's been a lot, so let's just get right into it. The first thing is the Avengers game that we've been talking about, wondering where it's been. Well, it's back, and it's going to be revealed at E3, but we did get little bits of information about it, thanks to seemingly maybe an early post from E3 Coliseum, which is the event going on alongside E3 that was going to be hosting panels. There will be a whole panel and breakdown for the new Avengers game that Square Enix has teased on their social accounts. It's got a new logo. I'm happy it's finally a thing. I'm glad they didn't cancel it or anything like that. But the
that'd be bad. Dude, if they were to cancel it, I'd be so pissed. There's so many interesting games that have been teased to people. Like there was this one where was it like a couple years ago where you literally fight alongside dragons, like these huge monstrous dragons, and with the teaser like gameplay or whatever, they're fighting this giant crab scorpion thing, and that game got canceled. I was all for that. I was so for a game like that.
Panel description is very interesting. I'm just going to read it as it is. Assemble in teams up to 4 players, master extraordinary abilities, customize your heroes to fit your playstyle, and combine powers to defend an ever-expanding world under constant threat. Also, this coincides with the press release they had released originally that said, featuring a completely original story, it will introduce a universe gamers can play in for years to come. That, to me, sounds like a games-as-a-service game. This panel description was...
Oh, one other rumor I heard, and I'm wondering if they're going to discuss it in this, is that the game itself is supposedly going to have it's a single-player mode, but also co-op mode. So people can play the game by themselves or play it with other people.
Taken down. Maybe it did come out too early. Maybe it's not correct. So, but still, I just kind of wanted this to be a single player or regular co-op fun experience, not really an ongoing games as a service game. I'm willing to be convinced. Of course, I'm open to anything. They could make this thing really badass and go outside the box and be creative on how they can design a game to keep us playing. But I gotta say, like, when I think of one of my favorite heroes and playing them in a video game, or like my all-time favorite Captain America, I don't picture him just doing the same thing.
Wait, what did oh great, E3, another year of death, Stranding, teasing. Oh, they actually gave us a release trailer for that. And I'm gonna respond to it or react to it after this. Oh my gosh. I was telling my wife I'm definitely going to buy the collector's edition. This is a game that's a game I've been wanting to be pushed out, or not pushed out to the point where it's broken, but to be released. And it's the love child of freaking Hideo Kojima. Guillermo del Toro, one of my favorite directors, as well as Norman Reedus, who was supposed to play the original character for the game that they were collaborating with, or to create, which was, as everybody knows at this point, Silent Hills.
And over again to grind for a new shield. Thankfully, we won't have to wait too long to get the actual information, because the second week in June is going to be a rushing water of insane game news. But of course, the other big bit of news this week is that we got the trailer, the official reveal for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is the official...
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to ask about this. Is this supposed to be... For Call of Duty Modern Warfare, is this supposed to be like another game, or is this supposed to be like a remaster of like the older game? Because if it is, I don't know what's the purpose of creating another Modern Warfare game.
Next Call of Duty game is being made by Infinity Ward, and we made a video on it, and I was actually lucky enough to go to Infinity Ward's offices and check out this game behind the scenes a couple weeks back. I got to watch 2 complete playthroughs of scenes from the game, and I gotta say, the trailer does not sell it at all how different it seems. The trailer just kind of seemed like, okay, more Call of Duty, but it's got a new engine,
Yeah, kinda.
completely new photogrammetry graphics, and
It does look
it's
nice.
slower, a little more realistic, and honestly,
It looks
kind
very
of
nice.
shocking. I had described this in tweets, but a lot of it felt like they're going for like no rush in the game, which I'm sure they're not happy about me describing it that way, but that's what it felt like to me. So hopefully we get more information soon. That's all I can give you right now. We got to move on because we also got a big reveal for Death Stranding. Finally, some questions have been answered.
Nope. Nope. I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna let you guys talk about that one. Nope. Nope. I want to talk about that one because I have been so curious. In fact, I switched it to the basic mode because I want to look up if there was a collector's edition for Death Stranding. Because I think tomorrow, if there is, I am going to buy it. Or at least put down money for it. I'm also going to look up the Death Stranding trailer. And more likely, I'm going to get hit by copyright claim. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if it'd be safer if I had Angry Joe's reaction playing at the same time. Or, you know, like playing, instead of playing the actual trailer, I play the Death Stranding you know what, here's what I'll do. So I can kind of play it safe. Nope. For desk audio, I'm going to mute it. Because I heard that I guess one thing I heard is for this trailer, there is a ton of music for the trailer. So, hold on. I've been so curious about this game. Alright, here we go. Enlarge. Oh, wait, hold on. One last thing. One last thing. Trying to find GameStop. There we go. Death Stranding Collector's Edition. There we go. Okay. So, we'll look at that in a second. Let me pull up the big screen. There we go. I am so excited for this game. So we can go inside the baby's mouth now.
Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the days ending.
Can I just mention, I know I said this before, I'm going to say it again. I love how, like, for some of these games, especially with, you know, the actors, they look lifelike. Like, the person's actually in the game. How's it going, Magi? Hello? Oh, dude, I can't hear you. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hello?
Hello.
How's it going, man?
You have a funny penis.
What the fuck?
I've been saying that for like the past 10 minutes because I wanted to be an asshole. You know me. I'm anything but normal.
Dude, I haven't heard from everybody for a while. How's it going?
I'm alive.
All right.
Almost finished being sick.
You ready to talk about some fun stuff
Sure.
and not drama? So I was gonna show the Death Stranding trailer.
I have a question. Oh, I'm not interested in that.
I am.
It looks cool, but I didn't keep up with it, so I don't know much about it. Care to Professor Rob?
Do I care? Do I care to? Wait, what?
Educate.
Oh, well, for this one, they finally give us a release date.
When was this game supposed to come out?
Well, they weren't really giving us a date originally. Now they finally decided to give us that little detail.
Really?
Yep. And they give more gameplay. Like, I was watching Angry Joe's response, and it seems like with the game, you can travel just about everywhere from what it looks like.
What's it about?
Nobody knows.
Oh.
It's
Alright, sure.
it's like
Alright.
it's just imagine a post-apocalyptic world where you're like this carrier that's taking if you know what, if you ever seen
It
there's
sounds
this
like Fallout.
yeah, in a sense, yeah, where you're kind of like a delivery person in this post-apocalyptic world. That's what it looks like to me right now.
It sounds like New Vegas.
Yeah, and yeah, actually it does sound like New Vegas.
I just woke up, by the way.
I could tell. But
I feel sick, dude. It's been a week, but I'm better.
it's good.
Well, I can talk now without needing to stop to take a 5-minute breather.
Right.
Also, I got a PS3,
Awesome.
and I own all the Dead Spaces.
Awesome.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Is Dead Space retro?
Is Dead Space retro? Oh,
Yeah, because it was a last-gen game.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. As much as the third one, I thought Dead Space was a good series.
I haven't played any of them.
Okay. You probably have heard that Dead Space got a lot of shit.
The
But-
third one did.
Yeah, I liked it. It was different. It tried to do something different than the other ones, but it pulled on its own.
They copied Fear 3.
Hmm?
From what I heard, it copied Fear 3.
Oh, I have never played Fear, so I wouldn't know.
Fear, fuck everything I run. Fear 2, failure to escape, almost raped. Fear 3.
Wait, I thought he was raped in the end. I watched some of the gameplay.
Yeah.
He was raped.
Failure to escape, almost rape. Fear.
In the very end, you find out. Oh, wait a minute.
Because the whole game he's trying to escape Alma because she wants
Yeah.
to breed with him.
Fear's version of Samara.
Alma.
No, that's what
Demon.
I know, but I'm making a comparison. Fear's
Oh, no, I'm just
version
saying-
of Samara. It ends with him strapped to the chair and she's naked and pregnant.
Oh,
with
she's naked through the whole...
supposedly his child.
Watch out. She gonna come for alimony later.
Huh? My gosh.
I said no. She's naked through the whole game.
Oh, jeez.
I have played a lot of Fear. I just need to beat the third one.
I heard it was fun.
I haven't. I haven't found Dead Space for the Wii.
Yeah, I gotta check those games out. But oh gosh. I'm trying to think. What was the actor's name that played the chief? I'm gonna turn the volume down so you guys can kind of see it. But I Okay, so since you can't see it, I don't know if you're watching the stream, Magi. I'm gonna kind of go back and back so you guys can, so you can hear what's going on. So like, you had Lashif from 007 singing a song to the baby.
Okay.
And now he's on this like futuristic motorcycle with like birds that are dying. Oh my gosh!
This sounds kind of like Fallout.
Oh no, except like the rain. I remember sharing one of the trailers. There's this rain that the characters have to protect themselves from because it rapidly ages their bodies. So like Norman Reedus is looking up at the sky, he sees the storm, and this bird falls down from the sky, and it's literally like slowly rapidly decaying in front of him, and you see like it's just like its body or its flesh being like slowly dissolving off the bones off the bird.
Gross. That's what you want to hear when you're eating breakfast.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Dude, iron stomach. I was just watching a thing on autopsies. I'm good. I just wanted to fuck with you. It's been a while since I've done that.
But you have Norman Reedus playing the. Okay, yeah. There's the music. I'm just gonna mute it. But yeah, Kojima Productions. You have Norman Reedus with a freaking handcuff for some reason. With this high tech. I would have to assume this like high tech.
Bondage equipment.
Huh?
You said handcuffs.
Yeah, he was wearing his handcuff, and he has this really high tech suit that protects him from the weather. And now he's using this giant ladder. And damn, that's giant. But
Rob,
yeah.
High tech here, man. Don't knock people's kinks. Some people have sci-fi kinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are weird sometimes.
You're weird.
Yeah.
You don't mock my fetish.
But oh my gosh, I'm so curious about this game. So I don't get in trouble, I'm gonna leave, like, I'm just gonna go back, like, go through what we're seeing. And I'm gonna kind of ew.
Heavy Rain was fun.
Men carry babies, and Norman Reedus is their aging rain. There are points where you're going to be traveling and you're going to have these like soldiers that are going to try to kill you. It seems like. With like electric spears, it seems. or like, no, they're freaking cattle prods.
Again, don't kink shame.
I'm not. No, what I'm saying is like they're trying to like capture. It seems like they're trying to capture you with and electrocute you with cattle prods.
That sounds pretty badass, actually.
Some of the stuff in the game looks really, really cool. And then they have like this tripod hand thingy that tells them, "Oh wait, the supernatural element is here. We gotta run. We gotta run." It's kind of like the canary in Mines, where the canary will like freak out if something's wrong. And you have so, like these ghosts that you have to watch out for, otherwise they will kill you.
I'm lost. You said the canary and what?
No, I was saying. Okay, let me pause. That you have this robot arm thing that signals you whenever there's the supernatural element of the game.
Oh, it has a supernatural theme?
Yeah. And I mentioned that last time we talked about it.
I wasn't here last time.
Well, no, I'm trying to remember the last time we even talked about this. But
Back when I was streaming 24.
one of the things too is some of these characters, they freaking like will come after you. Like, one of the biggest things is that apparently you can't breathe around these things, otherwise they will just flat out kill you. Like, I guess they will sense life or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out right now. And then you have these, like as like a side plot, I guess. It looks like there's going to be like wars and all this other stuff that's going on. And you have Lashif, covered in oil. That's the best way I could describe that. His character was naked, covered in black oil. Those guys. Wait, what happened?
It was like a bondage film.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I'll send you the link so you can see it. I'm on the phone. Well, what I'll probably do is I will share it on my podcast description so you guys can see it. But you have Norman Reedus. You have a lot of these, I guess, really good actors connected to this.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Like, the detail of it looks freaking amazing.
For the time, yeah. It looks great.
For the time?
Modern day. I've been playing a lot of retro.
Yeah, true. And apparently, something I found out that might piss people off. So they made a character for Guillermo del Toro, but Guillermo del Toro isn't playing his character.
What do you mean?
I guess somebody is voicing him for the game. They made his character model, but they aren't using him, for voice work. That's what I heard.
So, I want to bring back a good topic to you, Rob.
Okay.
Metal Gear Survive.
Oh, fuck.
I played it recently.
How'd you like it?
Besides the fact that there's too much goddamn talking at times, and not enough zombie killing, I give it it's good. I like it. Besides all the fucking monotonous talking, it's really fun.
Would you say it would be better if it wasn't named after Metal Gear?
Rob, this is my first Metal Gear game besides Revengeance.
Dude, you need to play 5. It's actually really fun.
I can't.
Oh, how come?
I'd have to play 1.
5 itself is kind of like a prequel. Like, way beyond that. Or, like, way at the beginning of the whole Metal Gear series.
Yeah, but that's not Big Boss. That's Clone Boss.
That's a Venom Snake.
Venom Snake? But
was it? No, what was his name? Punished Venom Snake.
We.
Jeez. With Kiefer Sutherland, like, doing partial voice work for his character. But we got... Okay.
But Dude Survive's not that bad.
Yeah. So
it's just there's too much talking, not enough zombie killing at times. In the beginning, I have not made it past the 2-hour mark yet.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated.
Alright.
And the only reason I wanted to know if you consider Dead Space retro is because I've been debating streaming it. But if it's not retro, I can't stream it on Twitch.
Well, at this point, it's like the whole debate with nostalgia. because people say that if it's something new, then it can't be nostalgic. However, some people have debated that if as long as it's something that isn't currently in theaters, then it could, in a sense, be considered nostalgic as well. At this point, people love the game.
Well, the reason I ask is because I'm gonna be doing all retro stuff on my Twitch and everything else on YouTube.
Oh, I love that comment. I'm convinced Kojima enjoys fucking with us all.
You know, I believe it.
Yeah. I mean, look what happened with, I'm not gonna say it like, I can only imagine what Silent Hills was gonna be like if we actually got that game.
I wish we would have.
Yeah, so do I.
Because the reason why I'm glad I got PS3, Rob, is so I can go back and get Silent Hill games.
Ooh.
Just so I can feel a little nostalgic. Because I miss Silent Hill. That shit got me through my fucking high school years, man.
Yeah,
I remember
it'd be fun to
being
replay
young
those.
and just sitting down, coming home, and just playing Silent Hill 2 for like the 600th time.
Right.
Trying to get the dog ending.
Alright. So, continuing on. We have a guy with glasses that's crying. Not saying that's wrong. There's nothing wrong with a guy with glasses crying. There's a dude with a skull mask. Lady who's bleeding from her eyes. Wait, was there just a tentacle monster? Yeah, there's a freaking tentacle monster!
Oh, I'm out. I've seen the fun time. I know where this is going.
Actually, that goes into... I wanted to... That's going to go into one of the topics that's going to come up pretty soon. And then you have Norman Reedus about to shoot himself.
What are the topics for the night? I never found out.
Huh?
What are the topics for the night? I'm sorry.
Alright, so there's Death Stranding. And I'm going to... There's a little bit more where it looks like there's some soldiers. Actually, Lashif. I can't remember his name. I'm calling him Lashif now. In actual clothes. He just lit a cigarette from a freaking, like, fire spark that's coming down from the sky. There's no fucking way.
It's metal as fuck.
Huh?
It's metal as fuck. Normally I light my cigarettes with the tears of orphans.
You have a bunch of people with skull masks.
So that's where the people from Call of Duty Ghosts went.
And now he just lit this river that they're on fire.
I can see it, Rob.
I really want to play this game. Okay, so it comes out in November 8th, 2019. So, I'm going to switch to basic in a second. So there's that female character again.
I think I'm going to wait till it comes out and see a review on it, you know?
I want to get the collector's edition, so I'm going to GameStop tomorrow to put money down on it.
You better enjoy it before GameStop closes.
Wait, what?
Oh, GameStop's on its last legs, man.
Hold on, I'm going to switch to basic. Yeah, I'm definitely... Well, then, I'm going to do that. So here it is on the GameStop website. Pre-order Death Stranding and receive a PSN avatar dynamic theme and gold in-game items. Pre-order Death Stranding and receive Death Stranding Chibi Luden's PSN avatar. Death Stranding PS4 dynamic theme. Special gold versions of in-game items once earned through gameplay. Gold Sam sunglasses. Gold hat in-game item. Gold speed skeleton. gold armor plate in game, padding on shoulders, legs to protect wearer from falls, gunfire, and other damage. Death Stranding Collector's Edition includes Death Stranding full game, steel book case, full size baby pod statue, Luden's keychain, Bridges cargo case, special gold versions of in-game. Okay, we already read that part. Digital bonuses, Death Stranding complete avatar sets, Death Stranding, and apparently you're supposed to be getting the music too.
Huh. It's not so bad for a pre-order bonus.
So I am definitely going to get this. At least try to. Look, I wanted to. I was telling my wife that this is a game that I've been so curious about ever since what happened with the Silent Hills project. And something that intrigues me with Silent Hills, as well as intrigues me with a lot of things, is, and this is kind of going into which you were asking what the topics were. I already discussed the new Avengers game that's coming out by Square Enix.
That's gonna be badass.
Oh, did you hear what the rumors I heard?
No.
So apparently there's some rumors that you may create your own hero.
Yeah, because the customizable heroes.
And then another thing is, it's you can switch from either single player to co-op.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So I would love. I'm hoping it's not like online all the time single player. That would piss me off. Just
no, live service don't fail.
Huh?
If it's a live service game, it will fail.
Yeah,
Make
just like some of the other games that have freaking been online all the time. Which, by the way, in my recent, I don't know if it's the one coming up, in my recent Anthem video, I kind of had a rage quit because the thing kept logging me out. And I went on a rant for the last bit.
I noticed in a couple of your Anthem videos that seems to happen a lot.
Yeah.
The server?
So,
it kind of takes the added version.
Yeah. Though after that rage quit, I took time to kind of step back and try to get it to breathe and work. I got it, somehow got it working for the last bit. And after I, completed the game, in a sense where I completed the ending, I'm like, fuck this, I'm done, no more. I'm done with this game.
Fuck this shit about.
Exactly. So, did I see Troy Baker's name? Yeah, Troy Baker is also in this. But he's like in almost every other game. Now think about it.
Generic actor number 42.
Exactly. Generic actor number 35.
Damn. So did you hear about Pokemon?
No, what?
Pokemon Let's Go Sleep and Go Home are gonna be a thing.
What?
Yeah, Pokemon Let's Go Sleep.
Is that like a DLC for Pokemon Go, or wait, I'm confused.
Okay, so Pokemon Let's Go Sleep sells the Pokemon, comes with, you have to buy the Pokemon Plus Plus, and it is a phone app. You put the Pokemon Plus Plus on your bed, and it tracks how much you sleep. And you get rewards for sleeping.
What?
I'm not joking.
That's kind of a weird thing to do.
Well, it entices younger kids that are playing Pokemon Let's Go to sleep.
I mean, what'd be really cool is that thing would like if you had it activated and Pokemon popped up, and it would like try to catch Pokemon for you while you sleep. That would be awesome. But just
It does.
Oh, it does?
It does. Because it goes with one of the taglines is, "Have you ever tried to catch? Imagine catching Pokemon in your sleep." I was like, "It's called dreaming."
It's like the Fry meme. Take my money.
And Pokemon Let's Go Home is gonna act like a HUD for all Pokemon games, so you can transfer them to Sword and Shield.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, I just finished Let's Go Pikachu.
Really?
The last episode, I went and made it special, and I went and caught Mewtwo.
Oh, nice, dude.
Though
I didn't know it was in the.
I had to cheat. You know how you can set it up so you can have 2 players play?
Yeah.
Yeah. All my Pokemon were at level 50. The only one that almost stood a chance was Mewtwo, or was Mew. Funny how that works. And he's at level 50. Pikachu was at level 60. All my Pokemon, which, by the way, I kind of felt stupid for catching Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, because they do jack shit. They went down in one hit.
Did you not feed your Pokemon? Did you not catch a lot of Pokemon to level up your Pokemon?
I did, but there was a point where I was kind of running out of time.
Off screen, man.
True.
Off screen. Like, my goal is to eventually stream Let's Go Eevee and then make shiny hunting videos.
Oh, that'd be cool. But, yeah, I got it. I set up the whole 2-player thing. And, with combination of Pikachu and Articuno, as well as I was able to do it.
Nice.
So, and
Yeah,
I had to exploit the whole save thing because
Oh, you save scummed?
No, well, what I did is I saved before battling Mewtwo, because after you fail the encounter, you would have to fight the Elite Four again for him to pop up.
I wouldn't mind that. That's more money.
So to say it kind of, because, well, unfortunately for me, I can't, I'm kind of on a time schedule because I have other stuff I want to record. So I saved before the battle, and if I failed, I just quickly shut off the game. I even did this, so you guys will see it. I shut off the game, restarted exactly where I was at, and if I failed again, just do the same thing over and over again. It was like a couple of tries, but I finally did it.
You were saved, scumming.
In a sense. But like I said, I was running out of time.
Yeah, true. What you eating?
Pot stickers.
Ooh, those are good. I just had pizza.
Nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this game.
Death Stranding?
Yes. I've been wanting to promote it like for a while now. Oh wait, and actually, kind of off-topic thing. I'll be able to play it in my new house, in my new location.
In your new region?
Hmm?
In your new region?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. Because I'm actually supposed to be moving pretty soon. And
nice, dude.
I get this really... My wife and I have been looking at houses, and we found this really nice 4-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Congrats, bro.
So, in fact, if anything, I'll probably end up doing a video on it when we finally move in. And who knows, you guys... I will say that for certain people, you guys may end up seeing more webcam videos again. Or, where you guys see my face.
You get to see your baby face.
Oh, no, I'm making sure I have my beard, dude.
You need your beard?
Dude, my wife hates My baby face.
Yeah.
She absolutely hates it. She gets so mad when I freaking completely shave my face.
Ouch.
But oh, did you hear that Five Nights at Freddy's is now a VR game?
Dude, that's kind of old news. Mark and Jack are playing it already.
I just found out about this, and apparently they made a new. I don't know if it's like a new character. It looks like Bonnie.
No one knows yet.
Yeah, it looks like freaking Bonnie, but it's fucking creepy.
The game looks fun.
It does, and it's like, was it a compilation of all the different games?
Yeah, in VR.
I love the. I did watch a bit of the videos where the announcer talks about how this game is supposed to rewrite the wrongs of like misinformation towards Five Nights at Freddy or Freddy Fazbear's, and I'm like, dude, you had a manager that was fucking killing kids. How could you rewrite that? Even killing his own daughter.
Okay, let's not get into Five Nights lore because that's just confusing.
Oh gosh, yeah, that is so fucking confusing. Oh, actually, you want to hear something right off the bat? The daughter I talked about. If you remember the baby, for the new set of characters, baby.
Which one? I already know this stuff.
Yeah, she is the daughter.
I know.
She got scooped up.
She gets scooped. I love how you said that. She got scooped up.
But so okay, next topic. Okay, so recently I watched oh gosh. Damn. I watched an article, or not an article, a documentary. Actually, two documentaries. One of them was on freaking the legacy of Nightmare on Elm Street, which that's fun to watch. Seeing all the characters talk about all the actors talk about their experiences. And then.
Good times, man.
Hmm?
Nightmare on Elm Street's always a good time.
Where's your hall pass? Screw your pass. No running in the hallway. Robert Englund is a freaking hoot.
No one will ever top his performance.
Nope. You know, I'm gonna say this. What could you, like, I guess, like, for the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, they were trying to, they were trying to make it scary again.
And make Freddy seem more sympathetic, which you can't do.
No, well, at
He's a fucking
first,
child murderer.
no, well, yeah, he was a child molester. Like for the
And
original
murderer.
one, no, for the original one, yeah, he was a child murderer. For this one, they just made him into a child molester. They didn't go
And a
into
murderer. Yeah, they did.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Because I just remember like the detail where he was taking pictures.
You gotta pay very close attention, dude.
All right.
They focus on the child rapist aspect so much, but it's there.
Honestly, you know, I think ultimately that's due to the fact of the stupid characters that they created for, or like their versions of the kids or the teenagers. I'm gonna say I liked, I know it's taboo to say this, but the actor, as well as the makeup they used, really sold the whole scary aspect of Freddy.
No, he looked like a burnt pizza.
That's what Robert Englund's makeup is.
Shh, we don't talk about God.
No,
You
no, you can't. You can't make that
Yes, I can.
correlation because that's the inspiration of Freddy's makeup. The makeup artist was like, he was playing around with a plate of pizza, and that's how they got Freddy's look.
You don't have to look at it that way.
Okay, fine, but oh my gosh.
But the fact they tried to make him sympathetic in the reboot.
I still have to blame the teenagers for that. Like when they try to like defend Freddy and then try to prove that he's innocent. That was bullshit. They shouldn't have done that.
Dude, that movie was so lackluster. I don't even remember the fucking end. That should tell you something.
It was kind of like the same ending as the first. Only, you know, you have the mom like go behind stand in front of a mirror and it's Freddy in the reflection. They do like the 3D like jumping at the camera, grab her and then freaking pull her into the mirror.
Scary. I haven't seen that about 1,000 times. Do it with shark movies. It's actually scary then.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that movie is just blah, dude.
And the main character who you're supposed to like, Nancy, was fucking bland.
Yes. I've seen cardboard cutouts with more life than her.
Yeah, all the characters were unlikable. I did not like any one of them. Like, just all of you die, please. They were so bland.
None of them were fun.
No. And then they neglected all of the things that like what made the first Nightmare great. Like when it came to their characters. Nancy, who was scared of her whole situation, actually did shit. I mean, remember the final battle where she literally booby-trapped her house because she was locked inside because they put bars on the windows and her mom was a drunken mess? Because...
so much better.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting at. So much better.
Yeah.
But the reboot sucks.
So does the reboot for Friday the 13th.
I'm not going to watch it.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you think the teenagers were bad in Nightmare on Elm Street? You are like... You're just counting down the time of when each and every one of them are going to die.
You're just waiting for it.
Yeah, you're waiting for it.
It's that bad.
You're like, and it's like, it's not just that, but you're also like, figure it out. Okay, out of like, okay, let's make a list. Which one's gonna die first? Oh, it's the freaking druggy douchebag. Okay, he died first. What's this? Okay, so the dude who's a complete prick fucking his girlfriend. Yep, he dies next. Oh wait, no, it was the girlfriend inside her sleeping bag over a fire. He got caught in a bear trap and then gets killed.
Ugh.
The dumbest scene, I think, like one of the dumbest scenes. Oh, and then you had the second group of the teenagers. Oh my gosh, that was like 100-fold of how fucking obnoxious they were.
Really?
Yeah. And they had you've watched Transformers, right?
Yes.
Do you remember the blonde douchebag who plays the quarterback?
No.
That gives Shia LaBeouf a hard time?
No.
Okay. I don't know if this guy enjoys acting or acting like those sort of characters, because I'm trying to remember his fucking name. I really don't care to remember his name, but yeah, you have this one blonde idiot who, in every single film, it looks like he plays as a complete fucking douchebag. Who only thinks about himself.
Oh, God.
The self-absorbed, look at my car, look at my house. I'm so much better than you. Huh. Because of my stuff. Though, I love the way he died in this.
Yeah?
Jason catches him, and a dude in a truck pulls up, and the back of the truck is filled with deer antlers. So he takes the dude and freaking jams him into the deer antlers. And
Damn.
the driver is freaking out and drives off as the dude's still hanging there.
So he could have lived. No.
No. I'm like, at this point, like, dude, he's dead. Especially if the guy doesn't, like, take the time to stop and try to help him.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't stop, though.
I wouldn't either if I saw, like, a dude with a hockey mask killing people. You know what I mean?
No, I would not help.
Be like, oh, fuck.
Fuck this shit. I'm done.
Exactly.
Nope.
But,
I'm gonna just nope the fuck out of the situation.
Oh, so I watched that, and then I watched a documentary on H.P. Lovecraft recently.
He was a very special person.
By special, I'm gonna say this, like, his life is, like, very dark in a sense.
Yep.
To the point where it's like, what is it? His father dies. It's like one thing after another is just complete tragedy, and it's sort of warped. And I will say that thanks to, as it mentions in the documentary, his grandfather allowing him to read, stories of mythology, as well as getting involved in astronomy and works like Edgar Allan Poe, for instance. We got one of the most inspirational writers to ever live, who've created some of the most dark and macabre works that people have ever seen. And as as time has passed, he has inspired many, many people in that sort of storytelling. And one of the things I'm interested in is with Death Stranding is it is almost that of Shakespearean, when you have, so far we have creatures that we don't understand. We have,
You mean Lovecraft?
Yeah, Lovecraftian. That's what I meant. In fact, one of my favorite games is Layers of Fear. Now, I watched a review recently from Angry Joe, who did a review on that game. He complained that there's nothing that harms you, nothing that really, that attacks you. Kind of like Amnesia. At this point, I look at it and I wouldn't think of it as something that is supposed to harm you physically. If anything, it's supposed to be something that's supposed to harm you mentally.
Psychologically?
Psychologically, yes. It's not like you're trying to fight for your life. It's more of a, just an internal experience.
Try to retain your sanity?
Exactly.
See, now you're talking. Now you're talking stuff I know.
So just if you've never played the game, you play.
Never have.
Okay, just a quick synopsis of the whole game. You play as a painter who is trying to paint his masterpiece. And as you're doing it, you go through different levels, and the decisions you make in each level will determine on what the painting will look like in the very end. So, and at the same time, you're haunted by your misdeeds, some of the things that you've done towards people and yourself.
Go on. Sounds interesting.
Well, like I said, that's basically it. It's just, it's an experience. It's an internal experience of him. I guess you could say paying for his sins. In fact, the DLC itself is a continuation of that, where you find out. I mean, during the main story, you find out he had a child, and this child came back for the DLC. Came back to the family home, and is kind of reliving some of the traumatic experiences she had to go through.
Really?
Yeah, and like the main game, your decisions determine the ending.
So I take it you're excited about Layers of Fear 2?
Yeah, I definitely want to buy that game. This one, it looks like it's set on a ship. And what's interesting is this time it looks like instead of, I'm assuming from what I've seen thus far, I still need to watch some more of it, or at least try to get to play it. They've really, or at least the creators have kind of really focused on a way to screw with you mentally or psychologically. And
Really?
I'm gonna say this: you gotta love stories like that really kind of fight with you psychologically, where you have to question whether something is real or not. I know pretty soon I'm gonna try to play Hellblade's Sinuous Sacrifice, and hold on a sec. And one of the things that happens is you're gonna have these voices talking to you as you play the game that will either guide you or screw with you by misguiding you in a different direction or an objective. And if you sometimes take the direction that they want you to take, they will end up mocking you.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, it was brought up that the main character might be suffering from schizophrenia.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So, again, it's kind of like another one of those Lovecraftian type of storytelling, where how much of what's going on is actually real, and what is in the mind of our own characters.
Lovecraftian would be like not psychological but spiritual.
Okay.
Entity that weigh on you.
Well, some of his stories are psychological. I mean, would you say, from what I've heard, the Call of Cthulhu?
That's Lovecraftian.
Okay. Another example, you know what? The Silent Hill games.
Yes, those are Lovecraftian.
Where we have ultimately, it's like his saying, the oldest and greatest emotion is fear, and the oldest and greatest fear is fear of the unknown. I think, and at this point, a lot of horror films or horror directors try to find things that scare us, but at this point they only focus on raw jump scare like every 3 seconds. But
Rar blistering. Rar, blue screen of death.
Yeah. Which, you know, speaking of which, are you interested in watching the new Annabelle movie?
Never seen the Annabelle movies.
Well, it's finally supposed to tie in with the Insidious films.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like apparently the for the recent trailer, the Warrens go on go out, and they leave their daughter with a babysitter. And the babysitter, after the daughter tells them about what's in the basement, they're like, let's go touch everything. Even though I've just been told that everything could be possessed by a demon.
Everything can fuck me over. It's all
Heck.
about them quality life choices, Rob.
Huh?
It's all about them quality life choices, man.
But I'll say it looks interesting, in a sense.
Yeah?
I might watch it. But going back to I'm trying to think of like some other examples. Oh, you know, another good example, Hellboy. Hellboy has been influenced by Lovecraft.
Dead Space.
Wait, what did you say?
Dead Space.
That's another one. There's been so many people who have been Aliens, in a sense.
No.
No?
Aliens is something. Aliens does draw on the fear of the unknown, but it's the unknown of light. That's different.
Yeah. Okay, true. Hey. My dogs are fighting.
Why are you having a Chihuahua battle?
I don't know. I don't know why they're fighting.
You know, Rob, kittens are adorable.
Yeah.
I have a new kitten.
Oh, you have a new kitten?
Yes.
Oh,
His
cool.
name is Dante.
Wait, what's his name?
His name is Dante.
Oh, cool.
He was a stray, and we found him during a rainstorm.
Oh, nice.
And my other cat took to him. That's my kitten.
Well, I would say this: if you end up finding another stray, name them Virgil.
I used to have a cat named Virgil.
Oh, you did?
Horrible. Yeah, he passed away, sadly, a long time.
Shit, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's what made me really like cat. This cat really likes sleeping on my bed too. This kitten.
That's nice.
Just we'll find him hanging out, just laying on my pillow. Like, this is mine. You know, I forgot how long it took PlayStation to download. PlayStation 3 games to download.
Yeah. I'm so thankful for, PS4 and all them being a lot faster than...
Oh, yeah, because I'm still downloading Strider.
Oh, jeez.
So what else should we talk about, Rob?
Alright. What was I going to talk about? What's the next topic? Okay, this one, this is just my personal thing. Animation versus live action.
Oh, God, here we go.
So, I'm bringing this up because we've had a slew of live action movies coming from Disney. That are remakes of favorites, animated favorites. One, I'm gonna say this right now. One was actually good.
Aladdin?
No.
Okay.
I'm talking about Jungle Book.
Never seen it.
My only gripe about Jungle Book was the fact that they used this really weird version of I Want to Be Like You. But use the actual, like, an actually good version, the original version, on the end credits.
Really?
Yeah. Speaking of which, I find it funny. Can you really call it live action for The Lion King? If sure, they look like actual animals in this one, but it's still animated in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I've already had that argument before. But calling it animated wouldn't be right because of the style it is.
Yeah, true. It looks nice though. I will say that. I'm kind of curious. I know both me and my wife love the original Lion King, so we're
I've never seen the
crossing our
films, I
fingers.
Let's just hope it's not bad. It's not a cash grab.
I'm pissed that they don't have Jeremy Irons reprising his role. They got freaking crap, the guy that played Mufasa. Was it Ted Jones? No, not Ted Jones. Oh crap, what was his name? Really famous actor who, you know who I'm talking about, right?
No. No actors.
Oh shit! But you remember the voice for Mufasa?
Yes.
They got him to reprise his role.
Really?
But for some reason they couldn't get Jeremy Irons, which that would have been great. I like Jeremy Irons as Scar.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know, actually, now
So
that I have a feeling, I have a feeling they didn't get him because he probably would have a problem singing his the song "Be Prepared."
So what's the whole live action versus animation?
Well, I've noticed, at least like I said, I've noticed for live action films, they aren't as good. They don't have the same kind of what would be the best way to put it? Emotion as the originals do.
Oh, so you're wondering if live action can bring that same feeling?
Yeah, and I've noticed like too, if you like between live action, there's only so much you can do with live action. Whereas for animation, you can literally
limit.
You can make the characters as expressive as you want them to be.
True.
So there's a certain limitation to what you can do with live action, but with animation, you could go all out if you wanted to.
That is very true.
And
so which is better, a creative medium or a more grounded medium?
ooh,
In a sense, is that what you're getting at?
yes.
Honestly,
I'm gonna say I would say both of them have their own strengths. I like, especially with I would say with the recent films, I have to continue with my usual saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
it all comes down to preference at that point.
Yeah. I guess it's my preference. Is if it's already good, why remake it? And at this point, especially with Disney's case, it just goes to show that with them remaking a lot of the old stuff, they are way out of ideas at this point.
Oh yeah, that they are.
Me personally, I think they should go back to, doing animation. Yeah, make it still continue being an animation company. You could still have live action films. I mean, they have Marvel, and they have Star Wars. They could still
True.
have and the stupid freaking sitcoms that they have for Disney for the kids. They could still do that shit. But I think like for some of their newer ideas, still continue to do animation. I mean, hell, so far I haven't heard anything new, but we all know that with Don Bluth, who made the Dragon Slayers game, he made a ton of money. I think he went over the amount that he asked for to make the Dragon Slayer movie. I'm surprised Disney didn't even, jump on that and be like, hey, we'll fund you more money if you, make this a part of, Disney.
Huh.
It's like... It's like that's an opportunity lost. I see.
Yeah.
At this point, and by the way, I find it funny too. And I probably shouldn't be shit talking Disney because I just used one of their songs, or at least a remix of it.
Really?
Yeah, the Grim and Ghosts for the Haunted Mansion.
Ah.
But Pixar, as I mentioned at the very beginning of the podcast, they have been doing really well with animation. They're coming out with Toy Story 2 or Toy Story 4 pretty soon, and they are creating a new animated film called Onward, which just imagine fairy tale creatures from storybooks in modern day. Like in a modern day setting. I watched the trailer I showed my wife. I thought it was really fun, and I want to, when it comes out, I want to go see it. And apparently, it seems like the two main characters are voiced by Tom Holland's, Spider-Man, and Chris Pratt.
Really?
Yeah.
So Spider-Man and Captain America, huh?
No, Star-Lord.
Oh, Starlight. My bad.
It's alright. But yeah, those two are going to be in the next film. Or this next Pixar film.
Yeah?
By the way, I heard at one point, supposedly Pixar was going to do a Bug's Life too. Since we're talking about animation.
That'd be interesting to see.
Would be the villain, though? Hopper's dead.
Especially in this day and age with modern tech, the CGI would actually look good.
Yeah, it would look way good.
Bug's Life was pretty good for the time. I am a beautiful butterfly.
Oh yeah, that freaking caterpillar. And who voiced was it Mel Gibson that voiced the ladybug?
I think so.
Oh gosh, that was probably one of his most hilarious roles. Not topping his character for Lethal Weapon.
Never seen Lethal Weapon.
Oh, that series is freaking awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah. I will say that his character, even though portrayed as crazy, is very kind-hearted. There's a scene in the movie, like the first movie, like the plot point is trying to stop this sex ring, and Mel Gibson's character sees this teenager who's selling herself off, and at first you like, oh, please tell me he's not gonna buy pay her to have sex, and at first it's like that's what he's actually doing, but when they finally get to where he lives, all he does is he cooks her a meal and has her watch the Three Stooges with him.
Really?
Yeah. It gave her, just a few hours to kind of stay off the streets and, be a normal person.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Sorry, I keep thinking of Death Stranding, but I love that series of Lethal Weapon. I need to get it for Voodoo. Oh, and apparently, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, they're bringing back Picard from Star Trek.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how they're doing it, but they did a teaser where they're talking about where it looks like he's in retirement. But, like, his retirement is him owning his own vineyard.
Really?
I got flashbacks of Thanos going through the field. He's... Oh, spoilers. But,
Fresh.
well, you have Picard going through this vineyard, and he's, like, kind of just... As he's walking, checking on the grapes, and it's just starting off with him, like, grabbing a case of wine and putting it down, and then the big reveal of Picard. So I'm curious about that.
Sounds like it'll be good though.
It does. I want if he goes back to being captain, I want him to still be captain of the Enterprise E. I fucking love that ship. Hold on, I want to show everybody what the Enterprise E is for Star Trek. This is the one Enterprise E. This is the Enterprise ship that they introduced after Star Trek Generations, the movie. After they blew up Enterprise D. But let me get a good picture of it so you guys can see. Actually, that one's a good one. Okay, so let me pull up the thing. Okay, so that's Enterprise E. And honestly, I would love to see what a reboot version of this ship would be.
What it would look like?
Yeah, what it would look like. That would be freaking badass. But they used that ship for Star Trek. Crap. The crap. What's it called? First Encounter. Star Trek First Encounter. Star Trek Insurrection. And Star Trek Nemesis. Which the best one is Star Trek First Encounter. But anywho. Alright. I did this last time. I think we're getting to that point where we're closing.
Yeah.
Let me look up the release dates for this month.
They're kind of bad.
Well, I did this last time.
So Borderlands, the Handsome Jack Collection, and Sonic Mania.
Oh, cool. Okay, here we go.
PS4.
Okay, so upcoming games for this month. So June 4th, we get The Legend of Heroes, The Trials of Cold Steel number 2. Never heard of that title. Reventure, Warhammer, Chaos Bane.
For what?
Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC. Oh, I should be... And then you got Persona Q2, New Cinema Labyrinth, for Nintendo 3DS. Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere and that's for June 4th for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. They introduced dragons for that expansion, so that should be fun. Hell Let Loose for June 6th for PC. Slay the Spire for Nintendo Switch for June 6th. Journey is being released for PC. Octopath Traveler for PC for June 7th. Blaster Master Zero. That is such a weird name for PC. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, New and Tasty for PlayStation 3 for June 14th. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night for PlayStation. What's that game about?
It's like Castlevania.
Okay.
Except not Castlevania.
Right. For PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch, and that's for June 18th.
I'll be streaming that shit on YouTube, dude. I'm excited.
Vacation Simulator for PlayStation 4, Slender, The Arrival for Nintendo Switch.
Oh God, really?
Hey, at this point, I'm just happy that Nintendo has been trying to, add more games to their catalog.
True.
And those people that probably don't play PC or any of the other consoles are getting a taste of other stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled for Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 4 for the 21st of June. Judgment for PlayStation 4 for the 25th. Samurai Showdown for PlayStation 4, Xbox One for June for the 25th.
That's another one.
That's gonna be another good one.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's an old series they're bringing back, dude.
Oh jeez.
It's a reboot, and I'm excited for it.
Okay, this one looks like it's going to be an exclusive Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden for the Nintendo Switch.
Never heard of that one.
I saw the trailer. It looked interesting. We the Revolution for Nintendo Switch. The Sinking City for Xbox One. The one that everybody's looking forward to, Super Mario Maker 2 for the Switch for the 28th.
I'm gonna be getting that soon. I'm excited.
Yeah, I might. If I have the money, I'll probably get it.
I'm saving money for it, dude.
Legend of Heroes: Trials of Cold Steel 2 for PlayStation 4 in July. Oh wait, that's going in July, so I'm not gonna mention those yet. So, those are the games for this month, guys. Man, this was a fun podcast.
I had fun.
So, I think we're gonna end it though. Oh, sorry, man.
You're good. It's my fault for staying up late.
So, I want to thank Magi for coming on. It's been really fun. After the podcast goes live, I'm going to have to make timestamps for when we talk about the different topics. For those who are probably going to watch the VOD, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff.
In a poke in the chat, Rob. In a poke in the chat at Rob.
As I mentioned earlier, if you guys want to check it out, I made a specific playlist for the channel where it will have music that I may end up using for podcasts, or just some of my favorites that I kind of find that were good, in a sense. So if you want to check that out too, you can. Expect a Onision video tomorrow. You guys know what's probably going to be discussed. But with that being said, this is Rob and Magi signing off. Have a good one, and you guys take care.
Bye.